My name's atiyeh. I'm just going to give you a message straight from the heart, so we'll call this freestyle and straight from the heart. You know, we all heard the cliche, it's not where you start but where you finish, and that's how life is. Maybe I should have been doing this a little bit sooner, but like I said, you know, we don't get to go back and make a brand new beginning, but we can make a brand new ending, you know, and that's what I plan on doing. I hope you plan on doing the same thing today and every day throughout your life, you know, and that's where I come to say this. You know, the struggle in life's not being who you aren't, but being who you are. That's why it took me so long to come to this point. You know, and realize that I gotta be who I am. Maybe this can touch you so you become who you are. We're all fighters, fire starters in our own light. You know, with my candle, maybe I can light your candle. With your candle, you light another person's candle. And that's what life's all about. You know, that's why I gotta thank the people in my life that have helped me come to where I'm at, because I couldn't do it without them. We all need each other. We all rely on one another in one way or another. And that's how life is as well. We all a lot of times think that we do this on our own and that we're self-made, but there's no such thing as self-made, because whether you're listening to this, reading a book, or wherever you've been in your life, it was brought to you by somebody else. It's just like a baby. A baby needs to be nurtured, or else the baby will die. And that's how life is. You know, you only get to keep the message if you give it away. You know, so it's a matter of giving this on to somebody else. And it took me so long to realize who I really am and accept myself for who I am. Because in life, a lot of times I put a facade on, trying to be everything that I wasn't, trying to please other people. And the tragedy of that was that I didn't have enough trust in myself. And you see, you ask most people in life what the biggest thing is, why they aren't with somebody or why they aren't where they meant to be in one way or another. Usually comes down to trust. And the tragedy of that is we don't trust one another for the fear of what that person may do to us. So we put a wall up, never let anybody in. You know, and we're the only one that loses at the end of the day when we do that. Because at the end of the day, it comes down to love. Most importantly, you gotta love yourself before you can love anybody else. I'm just speaking for myself. That's what's happened in my life. It's only happened through other people in my life giving it to me. And you know, you only get to keep it if you give it away. And that's the truth of life. You know, sometimes I get choked up thinking about this when I look back over my life and the things that have happened to me. And the things that have happened through all of our lives. We all have a story to tell, but it's a matter of leaving that story out. We're our own hero in our own story, but you have to believe your own story before anybody else can. You have to have the courage to be you, the courage to step out and go out on that limb that you've never been out on before, so you can reach the goals and dreams that you have in your mind. And until you're willing to do that, you're going to stay at the bottom of the mountain, always letting fear beat you. You heard this before, fear is false evidence appearing real, or fuck everything and run. We know this, you know, but now it's applying it to your life, because if you have the knowledge, it means nothing until you learn how to apply it. That's wisdom, and that's from the heart. You have to learn how to accept that. And once you can accept that and apply in your life can be getting changed. But the thing is, we form these habits over a life. You know, we create neural pathways in our brain, and what happens is, that's why it's so hard to change. That's why you don't see a lot of people change, because it's so much easier to go back to what you used to know than to create a whole new way. And speaking for myself, I have to say, you know, one day I woke up and realized everything that I did, everything I said, everything I saw was bullshit. You know, and I sat in a place as cold as Antarctic, watched my life crash as fast as an avalanche, and watched my dreams dissipate between my fingers like quicksand. And I didn't know how to change my life. I sat there and cried like a little baby until one day I woke up and found the truth. And now that I know the truth, I gotta pass it on to other people. And you only get to keep it, like I said, if you give it away. I just want to share that little bit of segment with you. This is our first video. There's going to be many more. I got to thank you for tuning in to freestyling from the heart. Thank you.